Today's project, when I put this winch together for my cargo hauler, my car hauler trailer, I used this Fairlead, and there's two reasons I used it. This is the one that came with the winch. They didn't provide a mounting bracket. So that was number one reason. And the second being, I had this Fairlead built already. It was meant to go on my side-by-side. And it was just a spare Fairlead I had. So I used it because it was simple to bolt it on. But it was never right from the start, because you see how narrow it is? It never let the line spool correctly the full width of the drum. So that was a problem from day one. And the last time I winched the truck, just the other day, this side of the mounting bracket for it bent, and so it's distorted. It had to come off. I had already decided that I was going to modify, fabricate a bracket for this Fairlead. So that's what I'm going to do today.
This is Grizzly Country Outdoors.
So the first order of business is simply going to be to unbolt the winch from this base plate, get rid of the old Fairlead, and then I kind of haven't decided entirely how I will fab the bracket. I kind of going to make it up here. I need something that will reinforce this plate. The plate hasn't deformed at all, but even so, I think I want to reinforce the plate. I got some heavy scrap pieces of angle iron. I think a piece like this probably welded right across the face of here, and then from here up I can weld two more pieces of this same material to come up high enough for that Fairlead. And I also want to get it a little higher so it centers on the drum. So I need to create a bracket that's about yay high for that plate to bolt to. And that's what's going to happen. Anyway, okay. This is what I got done so far. I've got this plate pretty much straight. In order to do it, I had to cut these welds to open this up. And then I took the sledge to it, and I've got it pretty good. My plan is... Okay, I cut those mounting bracket. I had them too tall. The cable wasn't going to line up. I had it too high, so I had to cut them shorter. And on the back edge, I put a bevel like a 45, so it's not going to, can't hit that drum. See, same on this. Now what I got to do, I got to tack weld them in place. Okay, I said I wasn't going to videotape the welding process, and I'm not. I'm just going to explain something. These are tack welded in place. These clamps can now come off. What I'm going to do before I proceed to weld any more on this is I'm going to unbolt the winch and lift it off, so that lets me have freedom to get in here and weld. Well, I'm all finished, and I will say this is a vastly superior Fairlead to what I had. Winch is still in free spool. I'm not going to worry about that until I get it onto the trailer and go to use it, which is going to be a little later in the week, because I'm expecting to go to Edmonton to pick up the old Dodge here in a day or so. Anyway, there's nothing fancy, obviously. Two simple pieces of angle iron. I made a point of beveling these edges on each. They're welded up there nice and strong. Bolted up. The spool now, or the line now, spools off correctly, centering into the Fairlead as well. And this wider Fairlead, of course, was intended for this winch. It's going to allow me to properly spool it back onto the drum. And as I said, when I run the winch the next time, The truck I'll get that fixed correctly. That's it for the video. That's it for now. Just gonna clean up here. Over and out.